Hello, y'all. My name's Adeline, and welcome to Concerto. So, today I'd like to post a little update on the Melodias. As you can probably see, I'm recording this out of order, but it's pretty fun. I changed up the design to add embedded magnets, and I also experimented with using some washers as magnetic yokes. Alright, so let's start off with what I've done so far. I added two PCBs for the headphones, one for left, one for right. I even made sure to write down which was which. And I redid the soldering, so now it's not so ass. I don't know if it's that visible, but look at that. It's way better. Still no flux. And I redesigned the drivers. They look like this now. Now, still on the bottom you can see the magnets, but what I did was I actually embedded the magnets mid 3D print. Now, this is good for magnet retention, but as I've unfortunately have discovered, it actually sucks a lot to disassemble. I have some mangled pieces of it somewhere. Because if you need to harvest the headphones, you're just gonna have to use bare pliers. Anyways, I also designed these little posts to tension the PCB, although as I have unfortunately discovered, they are very weak. You can see all the markings from how many times I tried super gluing it back, and I just gave up. Like, here's just gone. So let's put these together and see how it works. Alright, so we have a problem, which I sort of expected, but it is that super gluing the posts back, I didn't put them in the exact right position, so the PCB won't fit, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna cut them off. Oh shit! I think I'm gonna cut it off. All right. Also, these things stick to each other. Ah! Fuck. Alrighty, so here we have the left side. It's only tensioned on 3 points because of the aforementioned issue. However, let's do the next one. Alright, so here we have our first set of melodias that are actually two drivers, and they really like sticking to each other. Alright, so I went ahead and I plugged it in, and I have this really nice song over here, so I'm just gonna try playing it. Hey, they both work. This is the left, and this is the right. I'm gonna try putting it up to my ears.
Mala noticia, mi gente. Mala noticia.
They are not great sounding. So they sound surprisingly different from last time, and I suspect the reason is right now the PCBs are actually at a greater distance from the magnets, which creates a different response. So I think the solution to that might be to use like a magnetic yoke, like a piece of steel, to sort of direct a magnetic field to go along the spiral. So I'm gonna try and get some washers. Alright, so I found the steel washer, and I want to clarify a little bit on what I mean by the magnetic yoke. By using like a piece of ferromagnetic metal, you can actually direct magnetic fields where you want them to go. And so I'm hoping by using this, it'll help make it parallel to the board. So okay, so It sounds better. It does not sound like I'm in a sewer tunnel anymore, but that destroyed all the bass because I assume it reduced the area in which it vibrates. So I wonder what it would sound like if I put washers on both sides. Yeah, there's like zero bass response. Let's try something. What if I take this piece of plastic, put it over here, and then put this steel washer over? Alright, it has that issue less so. So, if I... See, I made this like tensioner thing, but if I... Maybe if I cut it down a little bit, I can make it into a spacer. Right? And if I put the spacer down like this, I can have the yoke. I can have the yoke without it touching the circuit board. Okay, it's there. Alright. The setup is a bit jank, but this is already immediately way louder. Oh my god! It fucking worked! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It fucking worked! The bass response is actually better. Wait, what? I can like hear the bass guitar. Wait. What? Holy shit! What? I did not expect it. Okay. Okay. So, if I add a little piece of plastic that lets me put a yoke over the assembly without actually restricting the motion of the circuit board, it actually improves the bass response significantly. Whoa. It still needs some work, but it sounds way better. Like, let me try and make a comparison. I know it's not possible to make a great comparison, like, with the YouTube compression and all that, but if I... Alright. Honestly, I'm just amazed this turned out so well. I'm definitely going to try and incorporate a yoke into the next design. Holy shit. Who knew? A fucking steel washer. Anyways, so let's conclude a little bit. For the next iteration, I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to actually test scientifically my changes rather than like, oh, it sounds right or it sounds better. Just cause I have some suspicions that due to the way this driver is formed, that it might create some dips in certain parts of the like frequency band, but I'm not sure, so I want to test out how to like actually measure the frequency response. If any of you know how to like test headphones at home, please let me know, because I do not, and I'm gonna have to start researching that right after I post this video. So thanks for watching.